Luxury Productions presents Survival of the Fittest podcast, a product for the people, by the people, where dreams go further than bullets. With your hosts, Lucky XL and Monz Logan. Let's go. Yeah.
Man, what's up, you squares? I'm your boy, Lucky XL.
And it's Mozzie Baby Monz
And
Logan.
this is Luxury Production presents
Survival of the Fittest podcast.
a product for the people, by the people.
Where dreams go further than bullets.
Hey, man, how was your week, man?
Man, it was a beautiful week, man. Spent a lot of quality time with the missus. Went to go check out that new Halloween movie, man. The last
You
one.
like everybody else, you gonna get enough of messing with, who was that, Michael Myers. He can't die. I mean, this is like, what, the 20th?
Man, I can't even tell you, man. You know, it ain't really my thing, though, man. But, you know, man, that's what the lady like, man. You know, so.
Okay, so you didn't go see my girl, Viola Davis. You didn't go see the...
Nah, I ain't went and checked it out yet, man. Shame on me.
Shame on you and everybody else, man. To everybody else at home, man, go check out The Woman King starring Viola Davis, man. I mean, I can't say enough about it.
Okay, I want to touch a little bit upon this Fit thing. Kanye West was saying that he's not afraid. He's not afraid to speak his mind on things that should be taboo. And he said other artists are afraid to speak like that because they got something to lose. He said he got enough money now where he ain't got nothing to lose. What y'all think about that?
Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing right. He told us. He told us exactly who the fuck he was and what he was gonna do in that order, bro. Like, I believe it's a lot of truth to that, man. Like, when you in contract, whether it's media, as an artist or whatever, yeah, man, you got a lot to lose. And man, these guys they're not making, you know what I'm saying? They're not making the money they're not making the money like that where they can just say and do whatever they want to do without, you know what I'm saying, the threat of all of the potential deals that they could have to make the real money, will dry up for them.
So you feel that his brand is too big to lose?
Man, well, I ain't gonna say it's too big to lose.
Or
but
too big to fail?
I ain't gonna say it's too big to fail. Anything could fail, but I just think he's in a space where it's like, man, I didn't see it, I didn't accomplish all that I need to. He did it. Everything he said he was gonna do when he came in this game, he did it. I saw it right in front of my eyes unfold. You know what I'm saying? So like being at that space where it's like, only thing I ain't did was this. You know what I'm saying? And go back to that butterfly thing.
What's dangerous, and I see outside the fact of him losing it all, the people that he's associated with, now you can put yourself in a position to where now they will ostracize you. Now people gonna have to step away from you. Like, you know what? I can't mess up my money,
right?
Because I'm attached to you, and I have this affinity, and our friendship is so strong. And at the same time, others may try it.
But that might be true, but he said he's not worried about that. That's part of him not being afraid. Okay, so yeah, he said he got 11 billion, which he probably got $1 billion, but is that enough to go to war?
I'm gonna say this right from I can't say personal experience, but from hearing from other people who lost a lot of money.
Right.
Mike Tyson lost $500 million. Right? Let's say $500 million. Michael Jackson. I mean, there's so many people that you can that you hear these stories behind that lost mass amount of money. But it starts with the sponsorship. It starts with people not doing business with you, because now they want to prove a point to you. So since you saying that you all powerful, it's these other individuals and these corporations who feel the same way. So let me show you we got more power than you.
Well, in a sense of, as conglomerates, they do. But you got to also look at who he's lining himself up with, man. With Elon Musk, this dude is
So you saying they won't turn their back on him?
Man, they like this, man. They are.
We don't know.
They are their version of Ye. You know what I'm saying? That's why they connect.
Elon has never said what Kanye West is.
Do he need them? Can he start his own multimedia thing without? If he just dealt with his people, since he's doing this for his people, can he do a BET Tyler Perry type of thing, have his own lot, do his own thing? He got enough money to do that?
Tyler Perry did it, so he could do it. Tyler Perry wasn't even a billionaire. That made him a billionaire.
But you know one thing that Tyler didn't do that Kanye West is doing? He knew the power of networking. And that's not to say Kanye didn't before he started going on these rants, but they like Tyler Perry. You know, he's a cash cow and he plays the game well. It's about playing the game. And now Kanye feels like he don't want to play no more. Let's make it personal.
Mm-hmm.
Would I ever put myself in a situation to where I would bring all this heat to where now I've become a target? You know, whether it's putting on a Black Lives Matter shirt, whether it's going out there and protesting to where not only will you lose it all, but your family will lose it all because they depended on you.
But if you had the money, and that's the whole thing about losing it all. Can he lose it all? Can you lose it all at his age? How fast can he lose it? You see what I'm saying? If he got the money and he really serious about, you know what, I'm tired of all of this stuff that's been going on with my people. The Jews been raping us with the contracts in music, entertainment, sports. Let's see if I really put myself out there, can I really affect and make change? I mean, he says it's coming through God. God is the reason why he's doing this.
Yeah, I mean, everything is in God's
name. So let me ask you,
name.
do you feel that any of this is brought on by his mental condition?
It's only society rule that says whether someone is all for centered or whatever you want to call it or whatever, you know. So I look at what this brother's track record is, bro. He may not have delivered the message the best way, right? But he does what he say he's going to do. And it may seem impossible at the time, but he get it done. And maybe it take a bit of click off or whatever you want to call that to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to create that. You know, maybe that's his superpower.
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this turn out, how it all plays out. But I do hope if he do have some type of mental issue that's going on with him, that he gets it addressed because he's turning a lot of people off. And there's so many other things that he can really do with the message that he's bringing that the message get lost in translation. And so that's the bigger thing, I think, for everybody who loves Kanye. They get the message. It is a lot of truth in what he's saying, but they get lost in translation because he also got a track record of doing some unorthodox things. And it's like, it ain't making sense. All right, so we're going to bring this all the way home. So we started with the fear, the mental health, now the accountability. So when I found myself in situations like a Kanye, right, where I put my foot in my mouth or I get locked up or I do something that's so extreme to where I have to answer for my action. There's no way around it. You know, there was times nobody held me accountable. Right. You know, and that's where I see Kanye is going to where maybe his circle is not holding him accountable, but the court of public opinion. So the court of a public opinion now will hold him accountable to where he potentially suffer great financial loss as well as popularity. Right. Because nobody's really in his circle is holding him accountable. So who holds you accountable when you get off focus and you start, you know, challenging the status quo, or you just feeling like, you know what, fuck it. Man, it is what it is.
You know, my circle, man. You know, you, S.A., you know, my woman, my OG, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, people who, like, my true family, like, I done been, you know what I'm saying, through life situations where, you know, you know the caliber of that person, so that perspective, you know, it matters. Even if you ain't trying to hear it in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still hear that voice like, man, nigga, don't do that shit. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing. You got to trust it. And even going back to Kanye, like, I look at Kanye like what Kanye is right now, bro, or Ye, you know what I'm saying? He's at that Michael Jackson status. And I remember watching an interview where Mike was like, man, bro, like, I can't just be a regular human. I try to, like, hang out with people and have regular conversations, and people like, you're Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you trust people aren't around you for the benefit of being around you to be able to, you know what I'm saying, like, trust that, man, that the people who you are leaving accountable are doing their job. In the Nori interview, you know, he's like, man, nigga, I had to stop doing the rubber signature thing. You know, because I'm losing hundreds of millions of dollars a year, you know what I'm saying, trusting somebody else to pay a bill. Now I said, Sunday, Saturday, whatever day he said, pay all his bills. See, those type of situations will put you in situations where it's like, man, damn, I can't trust this motherfucker. Ain't out for himself.
See, so basically too, it's all the things dealing with stardom and fame, and a lot of us can't relate on that level, like when you're saying with Michael Jackson, to where people are so starstruck, and
Right.
you used to get in your way for so long, and the rooms that he's able to get in. And
Right.
when I'm listening to that conversation, you can tell he's in some rooms that are so high powered to where he knows a lot of secrets to where he can't contain that shit, to where he's like, I got to get it out. He don't know really where to go with it, because other
Right.
people, the Jay-Z's, the Dame Dash, other people are dealing with some of the same issues, and they're able to cope better than he is. So
Right.
that's what it is too. A lot of people on that level have better coping mechanisms.
But you got to look at who you said. Like, you take somebody like Jay-Z, who at the same original circle since day one. You know what I'm saying? So he have his circle of accountability around him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. You gotta have the right people, like from the jump. Like Kanye had people around him from the beginning, but you gotta ask, were they there because they knew where he was going? They saw what was in him, and they just hung close to him, or were they really there because they cared about him, they loved him? You know what I'm saying?
And so that's a question that I'm gonna ask myself. That's a question that I feel y'all should ask yourself. How do you first be accountable to yourself, and how do you allow others to hold you accountable? All right, you squares, before we get out of here, man, I want to give a special shout out to my boy Pooh, man. Get Fresh by Pooh. He sent some merch, so I'm gonna open it up on the show. But hey, I want y'all to go follow Pooh. If anybody in Vallejo, California, man, the Bay Area, if you're out of Oakland, Vallejo, San Jose, San Mateo, wherever it is in the Bay, get to Vallejo, man. Go mess with my boy Pooh, man. Be Fresh. At the barbershop on 4380 Sonoma Boulevard. That's 4380 Sonoma Boulevard, Suite 349, Vallejo, California. So we're going to see what he sent, man.
Let's check it out.
Let's see what he sent, man. All right, man. That's what I'm saying, man. My boy Be Fresh Pooh, man.
Okay. Ah, man, some fly shit.
Vallejo, man.
You got to throw them Timbs on with that.
Oh, yeah, man. One of the smoothest and the silkiest barbers that I know. So is there anything you want to say before we get out of here, man? Hey, Pooh, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Man, I just want to say, man, everybody out there, man, if you got a dream, man, no better time than right now to go ahead and make that thing a reality, man. One day, one step at a time, man. Let's make it happen.
Hey, so again, y'all, fear, don't let fear stop y'all. Any mental health issue that you might be going through, seek professional help. Reach out to your family. Do whatever's necessary, man, because God gave us the power to save ourselves, and accountability. Find you an accountability partner and be serious about it. Again, man, this is about saving yourself and saving those that depend on you, man. So I'm your boy, Lucky XL.
It's Monzy, baby.
And this is Survival of the Fittest.
Where dreams go further than bullets.
Please don't give up.